Hello everybody. How are we doing? Merc Serene here. And as you may have seen in chat below, something odd with my headset. It's like robot-y. It's clearly getting the audio, but it's not clean. In fact, I can't hear half of it. So I think we're gonna have to go without headset today. I typically wear the headset to make sure that no audio bleeds back in through the microphone. So if you're hearing a lot of audio bleeding back in, let me know, and I will try to do something. Bomber, Old Duffer, welcome in. Yeah, we're definitely doing more of this wizardry stuff, for sure. We have to finish mapping Floor 6. We have to hopefully level up Merc and get Candy, the locate spell, see if our other two party members are still in the dungeon somewhere, and hopefully not get another party wipe. I could see if our full team levels up again, we could dip our toes into Floor 7. We have the whole of Floor 6 almost mapped. We have a good 3/4 of it mapped. Yep. But again, yeah, please let me know if you hear any audio bleeding back in. It's primarily going to be when I'm talking. No audio issues, Astro, thank you. When we get out of this, though, and get into the game, I feel like the game might be a little louder, and so I might need to turn it down on my side and then turn it up on your side, but, no, yeah, maybe. So, let's go ahead and jump in. I gotta unmute my game volume. I didn't do it. I messed that up. Okay, so here we are. Jump in. Oh, that's right. The game is actually quieter after you load in because it like loads sound settings afterwards, which is funny. All right, let's pop open the map. This is so weird. I have to like resize my Photoshop window, and when I do so, bam, it specs the limitations I put on it for here. But let's go ahead and make it big. We need to give ourselves a nice reminder of what we've done in the last one. So, we have Floor 6, okay? The actual way in on the floor normally is over here, on the top right of the map. However, there is an elevator in the bottom middle of the map, and that elevator was locked behind a door by some kind of magical seal. We could use that elevator from Floor 5, but that meant that we still had to run all the way to Floor 5. Now, however, we have the key, which is a blue banner that lets us get through that door. So now we can go into Floor 1, we can take the elevator all the way to Floor 4, and then the second elevator to Floor 6. So our entry into the dungeon is so much quicker than it ever used to be. Yeah, Astro, Digimon also does that same thing. I will say I feel like in today's age, it's fairly uncommon. It's usually like settings like that are stored system-wide, not save-wide. But I'm betting most older sort of games were save-wide saves. All right. We'll take a quick peek at all of our characters. See what levels they are, how close they are to the next set of levels, and if they have stuff on them that we need to store, and then we're jumping right in. So Mackenzie is so close to level 11, so we will definitely need to come back and level her before we do like any thought of hitting Floor 7, but I think that's gonna happen anyways. Bombastus, very far away. Honda from 12, quite far, which means everyone else is going to be quite far too. I mean, look at this. The amount of XP doubled from hitting level 11 on Merc and Honda and everything. So getting level 12 is going to be an undertaking. Sidetrack is also very close. Okay, so everyone's going to certainly hit 11 today. Except for maybe Bombastus? Maybe? That's the downside of having him as a samurai. I don't feel like we utilize him correctly, although we do use him for some Duma pick. He has occasionally cast a darkness spell, but mostly he's a sword guy, like Mackenzie and Honda. You know what else is interesting? The Wizardry book, the manual, right, for the game, it does say somewhere in there that samurai earn HP at a higher rate than fighters in the beginning. But then fighters start earning more HP later on. So the HP roll is completely based upon the class that they're playing, interestingly enough, but also is going to end up overall, I think, less HP. But in the beginning, I think he had the most, which is, you know, just interesting how that, like, flips at some point. Okay, let's do a quick check through items, make sure everyone's got what they're supposed to have. Yes. We have the ability, however, to upgrade some people if we want to. One of the upgrades we could do is we could buy, it would be all of our money, but we could buy Sitrek a better body piece. However, I'm feeling like it's not worth it. You know what I'd rather do? I would rather save the money for the copper gloves for the front line. They're more important than, I guess, Sitrek is in the back. And so, yeah. Alright, everyone's set on their gear and everything. We go in. We will cast Maporfic immediately, which is our shield spell. If I ever enter the dungeon and I forget that, please call it out. And then we also cast a light spell, but we will not be casting Lomilwa this time because we're going to be going through darkness on floor 1. We will also be going through darkness on floor 6 when we get there. So we'll be casting it, just I'm not sure quite when just yet. And also, I upgraded my my software that does all of my stream automation stuff, right? And I now have access to the new YouTube server, which is great. So communication's happening to YouTube again. Wonderful. If you're over there, you can say hi to the bot. However, it also changed the way that communication happens with Twitch. Everything looks just fine. But just to call out, if we see anything weird, we might need to fix something. We might want to fully map the dark area on floor 1. Ooh, that's an interesting call out, Duffer. We probably should go back and check it out. Let me pull open the map real quick. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So here's our floor 1. Okay. And entryways down the bottom left. We go in right here. This is the dark area. Now, when we entered the dark area, it was actually from over here, which is the teleport into this section, and you come down here. When you enter the dark area from here, you're over here somewhere, right? However, we've never fully identified where, but we did map the dark room here. So we really just need to combine the two maps together and really do it justice now. We can do that with a Duma pick. Not a couple more things as well. But this map here is what we have access to if we enter the way we just did. We can see that there's like a weird hole over here, there's a little wall here, and then there's just this space. And the elevator's up here. Okay. However, it feels like when we come in through the other side that we might be over here somewhere. It's weird. Another thing that we definitely didn't really do is we were definitely checking walls. But I don't know that we checked walls for doors. I don't know that we checked walls for secret walls, right? So there's a lot we could do, and it would just also be great to have that all on one map. Because that's a too wide area. It definitely slots in, no problem. It's a wonderful, wonderful call out. We are on the way to floor 6, however, so we're going to keep going that way for now. And, yeah. we'll check that out a little bit later. We shouldn't be afraid of these guys in the slightest. Most of the coyotes are gonna run away. So, I mean, maybe this is an action we take today. We've been talking about fixing our maps for quite a long time. Maybe that's something we do today. And by fixing, what I mean is we're going to run a Duma pick at the stairs for every map, and then we're going to align all of the maps so that 0, 0 is on the same cell in our diagram, and 19, 19, which is 20 spaces over and up, which is the other corner, is also in the same spot, right? So we have this perfectly overlaying map for floors. And then that will also allow us to better map some of the teleport zones, the spot that were a little confusing, and all of that. What? Mackenzie took damage in this fight. He has -4 AC. Come on. How'd that happen? $200 gold right off the bat. We'd like to see that. Floor 6. Remember, we're going to be in the bottom middle where the E is. So, we have a lot of different places we could go to. We'll make it big one more time. But here's my thought, right? We're down here right now. We should probably... In fact, hold on. Let me see if I can make it just slightly bigger and have it still fit in our window and everything. Is that a thing? No. This is probably where we've been at. I'll leave it there. So we're gonna be here. I think we're gonna go all the way up over here to this dark room, and then we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go west and see, is there anything interesting on the walls? If not, does it just pop us out here? I assume it will. Then we can check the other sides, the north and the west side. There is, of course, another pathway up here. We did find dark room right here that likely connects. So there's a lot of like inferring we already are making about this map. Okay, we were facing south. Now I got it. Now we're facing east. And this is the reason why we didn't cast Lomilwa, because as soon as we walk in here, it's gone. Okay, we turn left immediately, facing west. Forward, wall. Wall. And by the way, we're pretty sure that these wall areas are not going to be doors, because we see the rest of the map so far, but we're going to check them anyways. Oh, you could hear the dogs. West one more. This is our third west. Fourth west. Fifth west. Sixth west popped us out. Which, does that make sense? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 pops us out. It's exactly what we expected. It's exactly what we wanted. There we go. I want my brush tool, I want to grab a blue, and then we come here, and we do a little bit of mapping. Oh, and you know what? Let's do this one too, where we've sort of been hashing in the dark rooms. Because I think it makes the map clearer to read. Yeah, so Bindi, the 10-year-old cocker, and Cooper, the 1-year-old beagle, they play quite a bit, but I'm not sure the older dog wants to play very much. And so she just yells at him the whole time, and that's what you were hearing. All right, we could go west, but I'm feeling like let's go north first, because we're pretty sure we know where the end of north is and how it connects, and this will tell us for certain if we're true on that. And there's also this section right here that's quite interesting looking to me, where there might be a door or a secret in the dark room. So we go in, we're in one. We look left, wall. Look right, wall. Forward 2. Left, wall. Right, wall. 3. Well, that space is now feeling pretty empty. Now 4. 5. Oh, okay, so we pop out at 5. Let's just double check our numbers. We went in, we went 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold on, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is actually where I popped out. We might need to revalidate that count. But it seems like we popped out right there. We're gonna walk back in, and then we're gonna take one left. What? Oh, wait. Forward is a wall. What is right? Okay, hold on. I might be lost. Something feels very wrong here. In fact, we went south. How did we go south? This happened to us once before, by the way. Let me make it big again. Once before, we were in this intersection, and we went what I could have told you was west. And then we turned out to show up here. This time, we just went north, and I'm pretty sure we're down here again. And the reason why, right, if we look in front of us, which I guess I'll make the thing smaller, but if we look in front of us, there is one space and then a door to our right. And there's a wall on the bottom. We could use a Duma pick and get our exact coordinates, but I am pretty certain I know where we are. So we come back in, we're gonna go north this time. Friendly priests, leave them. Yeah, I mean, it might be spinning us right here. And it's almost impossible to know without running a Duma pick, huh? Spell. Duma pick. We're 7-7, facing south, the way we just came from. Now we should be facing north. Let's go check it out. We will be fixing the map. I assume we have to change it. On forward, checking the left, wall. Checking the right, wall. 2 forward. By the way, I'm tapping the A button a couple times to make sure there isn't a secret wall. 3 forward. 4. 5. 6. That felt weird. Okay, but we are where we think we are. We are where we think we are. Okay. Wonderful news. We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this does go up where I think it should. And then we do have a wall right here. Yeah, and then we have our fanciful hatching designating the dark space. Now, unfortunately, we didn't see anything here. Get it big again. This whole square feels odd. Because there was a room here. This is a room. There was stuff over here. All of this is filled in except for this 3x3. That feels weird, doesn't it? You know, something we didn't check. Back here in this room, we didn't check these walls. Could be a teleport landing zone. Could be, and then like a one-way out. Sure. Could be. There's a lot of things that could be. For the moment, I feel like I want to just like, I want to designate it somehow as wall. Because right now, we don't know if there's anything in there. I'm just going to do a couple big hashes through it. Like, something that's going to be easy enough for me to delete later if we find ourselves in there. I think that'll work. Okay, so we're going to go back through. Now we're on the west side, and this will be all new area. I'm slightly hesitant to run the low Milwa because we might be back in Dark Zone very soon. So let's just map without it for a moment. So we go 1, 2. Right, we go 1 and then 2. And then there's a door. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna low Milwa it. I think it's worth it. It's gonna help us. We might be able to avoid, yeah, there's a couple doors here. We might be able to avoid going in a dark room for a bit. We're gonna have to in order to like fully map this area, right? But we can avoid it just a tiny bit. I think we should. All right, we've got a door to our left. And then we have a door up here on the right as well. That was the wrong button. Okay. And that, and that. And we can see a little further than that, but we'll just stop here. Let's check the bottom room. Bottom room is a 2 wide, 3 deep. You know, there is something to be said for walking on all the squares, because that is how we found a teleport area at one point. I mean, typically, I would see this room and map it and then turn around and leave. But where this number 2 is, we teleported. We teleported to 0, 0. So, you know, be worth it. Oh, and traps. Oh, yeah, you're right. There could be traps. Maybe we should not be stepping in. I mean, I guess that teleport was probably a trap. Giant spider. We know some details, not all the details. I feel like this guy died really easily before. I'm not gonna use magic. Ever the optimist. I try to be an optimist. I try. We deduced. They can poison and they resist sleep. I wish there was like a better spot for our camera, but there really isn't. I'm hiding something wherever I go, and I'd rather hide that little bit of detail on those cards that's only up sometimes, and not the interesting thing here that happens to be on the bottom right, you know? I love being able to see the old UI down there. Right, we got a wall like that. Up back out, we have a door on the left. It looks like we have another door on the right. And we have low Milwa on, so if there was a secret wall here, we'd see it. So we hope. So we hope. I mean, we're sort of tempting fate here by stepping on everything. Kind of fun. A lot of empty rooms in this dungeon. Alright, we got another door coming up here. And it looks like we have another door coming up there. And then this is the wall of the dungeon. Alright, we can see that is the edge of our overall square, which is pretty cool. So we should also know that there isn't going to be another door on that wall. However, that's not entirely true, right? It could be something that sneaks around through a teleport or the other side of the map or who knows what. Okay. We have all of the details. They resist sleep. Cast a spell. Could cast a spell. I'm not gonna. These guys are kind of weak. I'm not gonna. Yeah, look at that. Surprising that they didn't die. Okay. Okay, we have 3 really weak dudes. You know, Sidetrack could get the kill here. He could. He didn't. But he could have. And that's all that matters. Ready? Let's go through that north door. Now, this north door, I have a feeling is going to connect up. So, if that's... Oh. I thought I was already standing over here, so I got confused. So that might mean that we're not going to have the bottom side mapped yet, but we can already see it's going to connect to that dark zone, which we expected, however. You know, there's something else I want to, I think about at the moment. We have found the stairs down. They're over here. So they're really, really easy to get to from the stairs. They're a little less easy to get to from the elevator, but we just have to go through the dark rooms, and the tricky spot is this one. You think this north door goes direction commonly associated with north. I think you might be onto something. Yeah, let's map this. It's 1, 2, 3 down. Right to there. Alright, we'll go north instead. But I guess I want to call out, this bottom section's a little interesting of a spot, and the reason why I say that, right, is because there's a way through here without a way back. And I feel like if I was designing the dungeon, I'd want to put my stairs down in a hard-to-reach spot, and that means a location that has few ways in but many ways out. So, like, if we hadn't already found the stairs down, I would have thought maybe they're over here. But we did already find them. And this did not do what I expected it to. About that. About that. It's a little disappointing. Now we definitely have to hit Dark Room again. Definitely have to hit Dark Room. So we're losing our low Milwa. I'm gonna, instead of going down this Dark Room, we're gonna go straight across and map the other side first, I think. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. The real question is, do we cast another low Milwa? Do we waste the spell slot or not? We have a lot lower visibility. We also probably miss secret walls and all of that, so it might be worth it. We don't have that many low Milwas that we can cast. Oops, that's not the right thing. Ah. Okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna waste it. Quote unquote waste. Alright, what do we see down the left? Big long hallway. Sure, let's check the door first. After we fight 2 giant spiders. We might have to kill it with fire, with a little fire, Halito. Gonna do almost no damage. Oh, it did full 8 damage. Oh, Bombastus couldn't finish it off. He made up for it. He made up for it. So Bomber, if you're there, you binged Tower of God. What did you think of it? I will say, watching season 2, I haven't been super thrilled. It's not that it's been bad, it's just been very slow. I feel like the season's gonna be over and we're not gonna have accomplished anything. Hey look, this is a fun room. I haven't read the webtoon for season 2 yet. I'm waiting to watch more of, if not all of, the anime, and then I'll go back and read it, but yeah. Alright, let's go 1. That's what we already have mapped. So we go 1, 2, 3. Hey! It's all dead end. We went 1. Oh, wait, whoa, 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 I'm mapping it wrong. I'm mapping it wrong. Oh man, how did this happen? Hold on, I want to redo that a little bit higher. Maybe that got it all. Yeah, there we go. If you didn't notice what happened, actually let's make it bigger. We walked through this and then I didn't map that correctly. So look, should have been starting after this one, because that's the door we walked through, right? We had that mapped, and then I walked 1, 2, 3. One, 2, and 3. So this is odd, right? This is odd. There is a complete dead end on this side over here. And the only way to get down here, the only way to get through here is this teleport that we randomly found. Like, I don't even know why. Like, I walked to the end of that corridor. I could already tell that it didn't have a door. So I don't know why I walked all the way down there. But we did, and then we teleported. So we're going to have to go do that again to finish out our map down here. I assume that these areas in here will connect up here, but they'll be one ways. And now we'll at least be aware that if we see a door going up that way, we shouldn't go through it until we're done. Okay, so I guess we can fully map this dark room real quick. Yeah, in we go. We went 1, 2. Sorry you can't see, I'm realizing I've got the big map still up. 3, 4, 5. Our God was a fun watch, kind of bleachy Yu-Gi-Oh kind of show. Has a stronger guy hidden away, extra abilities and stuff. Not in your favorites, but you're interested enough to finish the show. I mean, yeah, I don't think I would put it in my favorites either. My favorites, however, is a small list, right? So I feel like it's got to like surpass some critical things in order to become a favorite. But I will say I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it enough to watch the second season twice. I mean, years apart. And I was excited for season 2. Are you waiting for season 2 to be an English dub? I don't know how long that'll take. They did go for a more expensive studio, which you may have been able to tell in the artwork as well, in the animation. So, who knows, maybe the dub will be coming sooner? I don't know. I recently binged one called Solo Leveling, which I imagine people have already seen. It's not like super new, it's been out for a little bit now, and I was very not against, but unsure about it. I had the wrong impression of what the show was going to be. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be generic Otherworld, I'm the strongest character sort of thing. But it's not quite that at all. He does become super strong, right? But very much enjoyed it. Definitely give that one a watch if you haven't seen it. Anyways, these are a whole bunch of level 7 mages that we don't have any details on. And mages be scary. So Sarah-Lynn's gonna blow them up. and hopefully that's enough. Now, hold on. Level 7 mages, meaning Deadly Air should work on them. Kills all monsters under 8th level. Duffer, in a previous life, you were a judge for Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card tournaments. That is crazy. I had Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I didn't ever, like, play competitively. I didn't play in a public space, even, if you will, just against people I knew that also had cards. It was super hyped, pushed you away, but then you watched it and you're pleasantly surprised. Exactly, that's what happened for me. I was like, all right, all of the shows I'm currently watching, I'm caught up. I need to find something else. And I was like, well, what am I even in the mood for? And I was like, well, I guess I'll try this. And it was good. And it was good. Honestly, I'm just gonna go with Adalto. I think it's gonna be good enough for these guys. I could lose right here. We could die. Oh, good. Yeah, use melee on us. Yeah, you see, that was bad. On Saralyn, kill them all. All but one. Uh-oh, he did the same thing back. Cytrex dead. Wow. Wow, one encounter completely changes everything for us. By the way, we're in the dark room. I have no idea how many spaces we've walked. 4, 5. We're gonna do this thing that's really weird, and we're gonna camp in the dark space in the dungeon. I could also try to get Sidetrack up, but I think it's worth it to not. I don't want to lose him. Big Cure on Bombastus. 6. We even have bigger ones, right? We've got Greater Cure too. Let's do that one on Merc. 8. Really. Do another one of those on Saralyn. Okay. Back to our normal Cure 4 cures. Throw one of those on Bombastus again, because he's frontline and lowest. When you played, you top 8'd a few times but never won. Oh man. I enjoyed the trading card game stuff, but I never got like super into it. I certainly never played in competitions. The only thing that I really remember doing was Pokemon trading card game. There was a what was it even called at the time? It might have been called... I don't remember what the store was called. No, it's not gonna come back to me. But there was a store, I mean, it was a toy store, right? But, you know, they sold cards and stuff. They would set up tables, and they would do the gym battles, where you could earn badges. I went and did that a couple times, and for whatever reason, after you get all of the badges, which, by the way, I didn't get all the badges, but once you get all the badges, you're supposed to have a champion battle, and then the prize for that is supposed to be a Mew card, which wasn't in the packs, right? So it was like a limited way to get that card. The guy running the thing, the one time I was there, was just like, hey, I'm giving these out. You want one? It's like, yeah, of course I do. He was just giving them away. So, I have a Mew card. One more cure on Saralyn, and then we're calling it good for now. I don't know where I am. We were facing a wall, but were we facing left or were we facing right? Right? We must have been facing west. So let me also pop the map back up. Okay, so we've popped out. I'm gonna do a real quick check on all of these walls. Try to understand if any of them are secret walls. The real problem that we have here... One frightening creature? The real problem we have is we don't know which direction we're facing anymore. But we'll run a Duma pick, and then we're gonna go south, and we're going to get that elevator out of here. The Life Stealer, and it misses Bombastus. That picture is terrifying. Look at those teeth. Crazy blue eyes, no nose. Fight, fight, fight. We're going to cast the identification spell. Cerulean, I'm gonna cast just a little fire. Sounds like it might drain XP. It might drain a lot more than that. Okay. Alito was ineffective, so magic is probably just not good against it. Fortunately, we didn't get any details, because Merc went last. Now, you know, this is a thing that, like, I've been wondering for a while. Are there certain enemies that only spawn on a floor, but they only spawn on certain tiles of the floor, like certain rooms? Because we've been around Floor 6. I mean, look at this. It's mostly mapped now. Mostly mapped. But, guess what? We've never seen a Life Stealer until now, and this might be the one and only time we've had an encounter in this weird middle room, right? Okay. Let's come back to the middle. Duma pick. We are facing north. Okay, so if we go north, we have a fairly decent shot to get out. But if we turn around and go south, however, we'll be able to get out real easy. In fact, we should actually go east. I think east is a shorter distance. East. Okay, what? Too far? Too far? There we are. Here's our ticket out. Astro Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the only card game that you got into. And a group of neighbor kids you were dueling. They were like, okay, they were older. They stole your cards. You know what? I don't even really care. And you never got into those card games again. Okay, so, yes. I had something kind of like that happen. I feel like I told this story once before, too. I had a holographic Blastoise and a holographic Venusaur, and you know the one I always wanted was the Charizard, and I never ever got the Charizard. But there were like Pokemon events that would happen at my local Burger King, and so I would go to those quite frequently, and one kid there definitely stole my holographic Venusaur. I never got another one. Alright. How much does it cost to resurrect? 2,500? Do it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Does Sidetrack have anything interesting on him? He does. Goodbye, Sidetrack. Welcome back to the party, Quincy. Yep, that's what happens there. You have a sealed-in case, a Mint Exodia head in your drawer somewhere? That's kind of cool. Alright. What sort of items? Oh, Quincy has all of our other random junk on him. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Hold on. Let's remove Merc for a moment. LP. Hopefully LP's not full up. LP has the deadly ring, so LP has something very important on him. Quincy cannot wear the chainmail, so that just gets moved over as well. These plate mails we could just sell. We could just sell. Or let's just double check, does someone need it? No? Yes, so Gildraw could take it. That's about it. Oh, Senshi is also missing stuff. Okay. Boy, I gotta tell you, it would be really nice if I could swap stuff around without pulling people out into my party. Very nice. However, we are, wait. There they are. I was like, who was I? Who had these things? Forgot. Okay. They're moved off. I didn't realize Gildraw and Senshi had the same photo. Okay. Done there. Quincy, the Staff of Mogriff can also go to LP. Then we should be good. This will go back over here. Dorian T, how are you doing? You never got into Wizardry 8. This is the only Wizardry game I've ever played, and I'm really enjoying it. So we'll be checking out other Wizardries at some point as well. But I gotta tell you, you mentioned also Might and Magic memories. Astro over in the Twitch chat also very much into Might and Magic, but we're gonna be playing Might and Magic on this stream as well. I have 4 prepared and 6. Okay, so 4 is like the old school, from what I understand, grid base, and 6 they try to do a newer like free movement system, and so we're gonna try them both out, and like we'll give them both like a day or half of the same stream and compare them, and then decide which one to keep playing for our game at that time. I will say I've heard a lot of good things about 4, and I also have 5, which is like the second half of that game. So that's the one I'm leaning towards, but we'll see when we actually get there. All right, let's remove people. LP, Gildra, and Senshi. And let's add back in Mackenzie Bombastus. And, who are we missing? Merc! At the top, of course. Alright, that looks good. We'll try, by the way, we're gonna try and get Sidetrack up. It's just, we don't have the money right now, so we may as well use what we have. Alright, rest, thank you, and then we'll go sell that extra useless shield. You only played from 6 onwards, and 10 looks very similar to this Wizardry 1 remake. So, I mean, you probably already know, maybe, but the Wizardry 1 remake that we're playing right now is actually still running all of the old Apple II code under the hood, which is really cool. That new Wizardry 10 doesn't, right? It's its own new thing. Also, made by a different company too, so I don't know how much, if anything, they shared necessarily, but I'm definitely interested in checking out, at least looking at all of the Wizardries and then picking the ones I want to play. Turns out this like first-person dungeon crawler blobber, if you will, is like my jam. I'm really liking it. Yeah, so Astro says 4 and 5 are like the same game now. I can get that, yeah. You beat one and then it just moves into the other, yeah. They supposedly take, okay, I don't know if this, like, breaks any story, but, like, I already know a tiny bit about it. Might and Magic 4 takes place on the world, and the world is a flat disk. And Might and Magic 5 takes place on the same world, on the other side of that disk. And somehow they connect, but they're definitely in the same world. I don't know any more about the story other than that, but it's kind of a neat concept, if you will. Okay, sell that shield, then we should be good to go. We're gonna head back in, and we're going to check out. Oh, by the way, Doran, I don't know how long you've been hanging around here, but we are doing all of the mapping of this game with a pen on a tablet, and here's our current Floor 6 map, which we're gonna go back to, and we're gonna be checking out the bottom left, the southwest side of our map so far. Maporfic! I've been thinking about, like, the concept, right, of the first-person dungeon crawl game, and I wonder to myself, right, can you do a game that has a very similar feel to this one, except the players or the characters in the party actually are separate. They feel like they're not the same entity moving. I don't know. I don't know if that's part of the charm of them or not. I'll enjoy the Might and Magic a lot. I can't wait. I can't wait. By the way, not too long ago, we did play through a couple of the beginning campaigns of Heroes of Might and Magic. I don't know if you were into the Heroes games as well, but there's a lot of campaigns. It's 3, right, Astro? We were playing 3? I think we were playing 3. And there's so many campaigns that I think we're going to go back at some point and do some more. Yeah, 3. We could take our time and map the dark area out completely, but let's not do that just yet. I really want to check out the bottom left side of here, and if we get back into Floor 6 and make some more money, hopefully we can get sidetracked back up for, like, good. Hey, we had a coyote and were-rat encounter last time we entered this room. What's the deal with that? These guys are... It's so interesting how this happens, right? Floor 4 at one point was like, oh wow, super scary. And now we're like, Floor 4, oh yeah, stuff on here is no big deal. Okay, by the way, I've noticed Quincy has a lower chance of disarming the traps than Sidetrack did. He was up at like 80%. Quincy's down at 76. So, not terribly lower. Also, Quincy's leveled. Wonderful. We've missed that for our Floor 6 exploration. You're Eastern European, and so of course you have the entire Heroes of Might and Magic disc collection and a couple of wallpapers as well. Yes, I have seen that that area of the world seems to maybe have grabbed the Heroes games more than anywhere else. We played with the geez, and I don't remember the exact name. Is it the Restoration mod or whatever. That's an HD pack for it. And absolutely, when I went to grab that and download it, I saw that it was coming from a web page hosted. I think maybe even in Russia, but I'm not sure. I don't quite remember. Okay, so yeah, you played through the Restoration of Arathia full campaign. That is what we played, I think, Restoration. Okay, hold on. So, let's talk real quick about where we are. We are right here on the E, but we want to get over here. But the only way that we found to get over there is through this teleport up here, which is actually very easy to get to. So we're going to run over up through the Dark Zone and then come up, and we'll be able to get there. Once we get through the Dark Zone up there, I will cast Lomilwa, and then we'll be able to see again once we get over here. That's the plan. Here we go. Going east. Right through. We'll cast our Lomilwa here. When you played through the full campaign 3 months ago, how long did that take you? I imagine it was not quick. All right, here we go. Womp. Teleport, and we got a bunch of ninjas. We have unknowns down the bottom that you can't see. They're there. Inspect. Inspect. Tells to hide. Good job, Quincy. The ninjas seem like they have a chance of having insta-death, which is not great, right? We actually didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I was hoping to as well, so Cerulean, I think, will cast a spell here. Probably just a Mahalito, nothing too big, enough to do a little extra damage. Oh, and we go first with Cerulean? That's wonderful. We're gonna get hit a couple times, though. Failed to learn. Man. Okay. Well, they didn't kick our butt, so that's good. Mahalito! We did it! Alright, let's pop that map open again. We'll make it big. We're currently on the bottom left of the map, southwest. That 0 is 0, 0. So that's actually where we are. We are facing east where that secret door is that you can see blinking over there. That secret door is a one-way door. So we will not be going through it this time. However, we will go up and check the other path here. That's interesting. We didn't even step up last time. Look at this. We just saw the one door in the hallway, and that was it. Let's check this door first. We're gonna check for a teleport. Okay, no teleport. Dead end. I don't know what I'm expecting down here, but I'm kind of hoping we find E, right? Because you remember what I was saying? I was saying that if I was gonna try to hide something, it would be in a hard to reach area. This area is hard to reach specifically because there's a teleport that you have to use to get here, right? So they could easily hide a key or something over here. All right, that room is mapped. We'll walk on the spaces. Nothing happens. I'm gonna head the other direction. All right, so we have this mapped. We have that mapped. If we look left, we get, yeah, a wall here, and it looks like it's gonna loop up and around. And if we go the other way, what do we see? A door. Right there. Let's go check it. Friendly group of level 6 ninja! Yeah, we leave them in peace. I'm a giant? Hey, that's new. That's very new. Again, we've run around this floor a bunch, and we have never seen a giant. Is it possible that they only show... Actually, it's a troll, now we know. Is it possible they only show up in this room? In this quadrant of the map? Is it just a really low, rare chance? We're not really sure on how these things work, but... Yeah, so I do have the Heroes of Might and Magic Complete Edition. I do have that. However, I wanted to play without the Horn of the Abyss mod. I've read everywhere. I've read everywhere that's amazing, but I wanted to play it more base, if you will, because I hadn't... I'm not sure if I had played it before, but I definitely hadn't played it very much before. So it was basically like I was playing for the first time. So we wanted to go in kind of vanilla-like. But it took you about a week for the restoration of Arathia. Armageddon's Blade and Shadow of Death are longer and trickier. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, Mr. Troll. I don't know how scary this troll is. Are trolls considered giant-like? Well, it said it was a giant before we identified it as a troll. I'm gonna hope that I don't regret not buffing. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, we observed some details. They make 3 attacks? Ooh. Okay, we're in the room. This room is just a 2x2, and I guess we will check it out entirely. Let's map it first. Alright, let me get the map open so you can see what I draw. Just like that. So, likely the other path is just going to be a dead end. There could be a secret one way over there. But again, you know what we didn't find? We didn't find anything over here. Unless that troll is a unique enemy that only shows up here. Maybe it drops something, right? Yeah, we gotta go this way. So we see the hallway goes up just like we expect. We look east. And that's it. There's actually nothing here. There is no secret door. This bottom left section of the map is weird. It's weird. Kill. Outright kill. Nice. Yeah, if you enjoy the game, you'll like it even more with the horn installed. Yeah. I mean, again, that's what I heard. Everyone was like, definitely play with this. Didn't. You suppose that trolls are large, but you always thought of trolls are less intelligent and considerably less biologically. Oh, different biologically, not less. And giants to be of human intelligence and human-like in appearance, just larger. Yeah, so if you look at, like, Dungeons and Dragons giants, I don't think they're really human-like, for the most part, because they're all quite different. And the different kinds have different intelligence levels, like, hill giants are, like, the lowest, but cloud giants are, like, the highest of intelligence, like, supposed to be even higher than, you know, humans are. And trolls would be something totally completely different. I feel like trolls are mostly totally completely different. I don't think the game, by the way, is trying to say that a troll and a giant are like the same. I think what happens, right, is we see a silhouette. We have no idea what this thing is. It's a giant. Look how big it is. And then the encounter starts and someone went, "Oh, no, that's a troll." I think so. I don't think they were trying to compare them as like they're the same. I just think that they're trying to say, like, when you didn't know what it was, when it was in the distance, it may have been a giant. That's what I think's going on here. But maybe not. Maybe they are trying to say trolls and giants are like the same species, or close enough. Okay, this is the only way to go. This is it. When you come down here, you get a dead end. Or you get a dead end. Or you get 2 different kinds of dead ends. And then you can go through here. Hey, this is a weird spot. You notice this little spot? This isn't actually anything. Let me just check in walls. Okay. That is legitimately a wall space. It's so funny. On these, like, further down floors, there's been considerably less wall space, and, like, everything is just filled in. And so, like, when we find a little tiny square like that, it is odd. Anyway, we're gonna go forward. We're gonna lose our low Milwa, and then we're gonna go north, up towards where the stairs are, and then go west. But there's a door? There is a door! How did I miss that? The blue that was there was just eluding me. There we go. Uh-huh. That did indeed just happen. I wish we had a compass, by the way. Or I wish there was like some way to know when we get flipped around. Because when I walk forward, if it does what it did last time, we're going to be pointed south. And we have no way of knowing. Other than using a Duma pick, right? We're facing south, look at that. Maybe you're always facing south when you pop into here. Maybe it always, no matter which direction you come from, maybe it always spins you around 180. Anyways, now we're facing north. Do I need the glasses? Yeah, well, I do wear glasses. It's funny how some franchises treat trolls like scrawny or athletic creatures carrying spears, and then in other franchises, they're giant bulky creatures carrying clubs. That is true, yeah. Trying to think, there are pit traps here! Crap! Quincy died! Oh no, okay. Let me get a much nicer red color to do T for trap. Don't step there. This is a trap. Nice red for blood. Gosh. Good quote. Good quote added. But there is a door. What I was gonna say, in some lore, trolls like turn to stone in sunlight. And then in other lore, they don't do that at all. And then I think in actual like Dungeons and Dragons lore, trolls regenerate continuously until they're burned with fire, right? So like there's all these different kinds of trolls, and I don't know why that is. You kneel to Quincy and silently weep. And then there's IRL trolls who fight with their keyboards. That indeed. All right, let's walk off of that space, by the way. You know what's really strange as we stand here? Can you see directly in the middle of the tile? There's a line that keeps flashing in and out. Like we could have potentially spotted the trap. That's weird. I don't think it should be doing that. Okay, let's have Merc cast a couple cures. You know what else we're gonna do? This might be bad, but we're casting the life spell. Oh, you know what else we didn't do? Yeah, graphical artifact. That is the good terminology for it. Reminder list. Hold on. That's the wrong thing. Reminder list. Here we go. So we were 6 out of 15 on the failure rate. Now we're 6 out of 16. Let's remember 6 out of 16 so we can add it at the end of the stream. Cure. Big cure. Quincy. He got 4! Huh. I mean, we could have tried to do that on Sidetrack as well, but I gotta tell you, I was afraid of Sidetrack being turned into ashes, and then not rezzing at the Temple of Cant. And then he just got turned into ash at the Temple of Cant anyways, so... That's gonna have to do it. We're running out of spells. I really wish there was a tier 2 cure spell. I really wish there was. In fact, I wish there was a AoE cure spell. That'd be great. We do not have one of those, though. All right, there's a door this way. We're gonna go check this area out. By the way, I see a graphical artifact there as well. So there may be a trap there too. I'm actually gonna put T question mark on this base. Hey, Doran, yeah, nice seeing you here. Hopefully we'll see you again. I don't know when we're gonna be doing the Might and Magic. Definitely after this, probably not immediately after. If you're at all interested in checking out other stuff we do here, the YouTube channel is also the VOD channel, so you can catch everything like later too. So maybe a better hour. But anyways, hope you have a good one. Grab this again. E question mark? Quadrupled his health. Hey, that may be true, but it was garbage. 4. Alrighty. Let's cast the low Milwa again. You know, a tier 3 cure would also be good. We don't get any of those. We don't get any of those. Alrighty. What do we see? We're, I got an encounter by bouncing into the wall. The thing I wanted to show... Oh, we surprised them, by the way. Is that this is a one-way. So let's make sure we get that marked. We almost decided to look through that door when we were really trying to get out of the dungeon that one time. Glad we didn't. I'm really debating using a really big spell from Cerulean. I'm debating it, but I gotta tell you, it's probably overkill. Boy, do I hope it's gonna be overkill. Oh, we surprised them though. Hold up. Since we surprised them, we may as well inspect, right? Still hide here, but we'll inspect here. We can't do spells, and hopefully we just kill them. Quincy's shaking in his boots. He should be, because one spell from those guys could easily take him out, right? Oh, we deduced. Hold on, I'll show you. We don't see this, like, ever. Whoop. So I want to show you. Extra action, tier 4 arcane magic. That's what that is. Extra action, tier 4 arcane magic. It's weird that it's under extra action because I don't believe that they legitimately have an attack and then another action, right? We're gonna have everyone go after the non-ninja. And I think we got this. See? Yep, he's dead. Ooh, we deduced. They just resist sleep. They don't have special action on insta-kills or anything. Okay. So we're in. Get our map back up. I do think I'm also going to put a nice line right here just to denote that there is a wall on that side. And then we see 1, 2, 3 in front of us with a door at the end. So 1, 2, 3 in front, door at the end. Okay. Now that we know about, you know, the traps and stuff around, we should probably... Whoops! We should probably not step on every tile. However, if we don't step on every tile, what if there's a fancy teleport we miss? You know what I mean? Like, we have to take some risk. Don't know if I want to take the risk now. And see, he'll definitely die again. And to be fair, hasn't he died enough already for today? Wall, and we got a door. Oh! Ooh. I don't like that secret wall because I think it's going to put us into a pitfall trap. Unless that graphical bug was misleading. Which it could be misleading. I am going to put that little mark there, though. Maybe it's the stairs. Have we found the stairs? Yes, yeah, hold on, let me make it big. So, right now we are on this square right now. That right there is the wall that we're seeing glowing. What's behind it, we put trap question mark, because we're not sure, but there may be something there. And the stairs are actually in that room. Right there, on the right side. So, they're close. They're close. We will instead go this way, though, and check this door out. Yeah. This is odd, though. Look at all of this space. Look at all of this space up here that isn't being used. Makes me question. Makes me question. Got a lot of unknowns. There's a kill. You know, I think these guys can poison. Not that we've learned that, but I think they've poisoned us before. Not parry. Inspect. Failed, failed. Good job, guys. Oh, and they heal. Heal one a turn. I think all of the weird creatures seem to heal one a turn, don't they? Oh, we observed? Nothing new, though. Got it. Well, Quincy, you might die. Again. Because there's no way out other than that wall that we found. That's it. And if we walk through there and it's a pitfall trap, we can't avoid it. Because there's legit nowhere else to go. We didn't see another secret wall anywhere. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the map. You can't look at the map. Now you can look at the map. Look at that. The only one who took damage was Bombastus. But also 100% a pitfall trap. Let's go ahead and get rid of that question mark. We know for sure it's a trap. Alright, we are not ready in the slightest for the next floor. We at least need to level Mackenzie. I wish we had enough money to get Sidetrack up, but I'm sure we don't. He needed 5,000. There's almost no way that we've gotten like 4,000 in the dungeon so far. However, we're not super hurting here. Not super bad. So we could just run around a little bit, get some XP. We could also run back to floor 5, since we're over here. We could also dip our toes into the next floor. Tis only a flesh wound. That is true. Bomber. Do you remember what happened last time you were like that? Just saying. Just saying. Mahalito. Yeah, you remember. Yeah, don't go to the next floor. That would be pushing it. I agree. I agree that would be pushing it. We're not in a terrible position right now. We're not. I mean, we're able to handle this floor fairly well. I do wish that there was, like, somewhere else we could go, because here's the problem. I don't know that we're going to be able to hit level 12 before we go down there. The amount of XP needed is so very high. Oh yeah, but like spells-wise, we're not ready. We have a couple level ups. I'd really like to get our better thief up. And I say better, it's just he's higher level, right? Just peeking at the map. I'm trying to go through doorways so that, you know, we have a chance of getting chests, I guess. We'll do a couple of these. If we get anything. Because you know how great it would be if we found a couple more of those plate mail +1s. Eh? Think about that. That'd be pretty great. How dare they surprise us? They're terrible shots. We didn't know they were there, and they all missed. You know, that's actually an interesting thing. Sometimes in a surprise encounter, not only do you get an extra action, but you get like an AC buff on your attacks, or an accuracy buff, an AC penalty to the other team, something like that. We have everything known. Mahalito? Mahalito. Mahalito. Yeah, I gotta love it. How do you think this game would differ if we targeted the enemies, right? Right now we can just target a row of enemies. But right, like if you think back to Etrian Odyssey when we were playing that one, and we were targeting specific enemies to be strategic about how we were playing. How would this game differ if we were able to do that? Alright, so we don't want to take the next one. Because if we take the next one, it will put us into a room we can't come back from. However, we can keep going. And that right there's a weird teleport that we don't want to do. But we can go this way, and then there's a whole bunch of little doors. Right? A whole bunch of them. In fact, there's two right here, but we're going to turn around. That one should be a one-way, so we don't take it. But all of these right here are just a lot of little rooms looking for that treasure. Medusa Lizard. Surprise them. And we have some unknowns about him, too. Failed. So these guys can petrify, which we can't cure, so they're a little scary. A little. Okay, miss. Miss. All right. Kill the one that hasn't gone yet, please, someone. Mackenzie, all you had to do was kill the one that was going to go next. Instead, you ruined our whole encounter. The whole thing. Ruined. Now it's time to get out. We have to pay money to cure that. There's no other way around it. We do not have the technology. Mercury sees a potion. What if it's a potion of petrify cure? Our fastest way out of here is going to be to head back to floor 5 and then take the elevator down. when I say down, I mean take the elevator up. Because we're leaving. Who needs a map when you have it memorized? Right? Right? So Duffer, right? You probably haven't seen the map that we were just playing, right? Map 6? If I'm not mistaken, floor 6, 7, and 8, I think is what it said, were the more complicated maps from the console version, not the original Apple II. Oh, you're actually exploring 7. Ah, okay. That's right, because you did recently purchase the remake as well. I gotcha. But it's been a couple of weeks. Okay, okay. Are you using the built-in mapping system of the game? Don't know why these guys attacked us. Hey, we have unknowns about them. That's weird. Learn. We're on floor 1. That dude hit Bombastus. What kind of monster was he? Yeah, it's because you did map it back then. I guess what I was getting at though, I was gonna ask, how does it work? Does it work well? I know that it said it maps what you perceive, which means that it could incorrectly map an area unless you run a Duma pick, I think. All right, Mackenzie's 2000. We got like halfway for sidetrack, and then back we go. Okay, time to level up though. Mackenzie gets an amazing. It's like, it feels like impossibility, but 62 is what she's gonna roll for her HP right now. Is that called irony? Is that karma? Was I going too far over the top with 62? She gets 1. Can't make this up. Am I asking for a small spoiler? Oh. No. No. Huh. I was asking how the mapping feature works, but there's a spoiler in how the mapping feature works. That is weird. Nah, see, I'm never gonna turn the mapping feature on. I'm really enjoying the mapping that we're doing, so I'm never gonna touch it. So I was kind of curious how it felt, if it felt good, if it worked well, and all that kind of stuff. 1 hit point on Quincy as well. Good job, Quince. Good job. All right, we got at least 1 piece of gear. I think it's on Merc. It was a potion. Yeah, that's an antidote. I will say, I kind of wish this system was a little different. I wish it was, here is generic picture potion. That you couldn't say, oh, that's an antidote, without actually identifying it. Alright, doesn't matter, you can tell me, okay. Oh, so it's a spoiler on how the map works. I gotcha. Yeah, I have no care about that. Because again, I'm not gonna use the map. Gotta pull Astro out. We need to identify the antidote, just in case, but it's definitely an antidote. Antidote. Give that someone. Since he's got 2. Actually, we'll give 1 to Merc. And then just one more quick look, right? Mackenzie's super far away from leveling. Bombastus is very far. Honda's pretty far. I mean, the only one who's gonna level at any time is Quincy. I mean, look at this. Look how much XP Merc needs. And then look how much XP Merc has. Did you hear that? My keyboard just disconnected and reconnected. I gotta tell you, my power went out from Storm, you know, a couple days ago, and ever since then I've had slight little weird stuff happening. So I'm gonna have to restart my computer, I guess. But I came back to my computer yesterday. I think it was in the morning, and none of my peripherals would work. Right? Mouse, keyboard, nothing. I mean, legitimately anything plugged in wasn't being registered. But the computer was running, so I had to kill it and bring it back up. And just since then, like I said, my headphones not working today is also odd. I'm not happy about that. I you know what I need to get is I need to get a battery backup down here so that my computer is plugged into the battery backup, and then when there's a power outage, it stays on for a little bit, at least enough time for me to hit, you know, shut down or something. So the maps get drawn based on what you see, but if you get teleported or walk on a spinner, things don't get fixed until you cast Duma Pick. So let's pretend that you spun around and then you went like 50 squares away and you cast Duma Pick. Will it still fix all of that? Or does Duma Pick only fix the things you're near? You know what I mean? But anyways, he has 170,000 XP, and Quincy has 30,000, just total. Like, the amount is ridiculously different. Anyway, we're going back in. Again, I don't think we're likely to hit level 12 anytime soon, or 11 on Bombastus. So I think our only option is to just sit here and grind for a very long time, or drop down to floor 7. We might be dropping down to floor 7. No to what? Oh, you have to retrace your steps. Okay. I will say that might be annoying. That might be annoying to me. I much rather, honestly, knowing what the map looks like because we've mapped it, and then being like, oh, I got lost. Hold on. Let's look. These are the landmarks or whatever. Now we know where we are, and we don't have to correct the map. I would really hate it if the map was correct, and then the map became wrong, and then we figured it out, but then I have to go back to fix it. I would dislike that. Oh, you know what we'll do right now? Let's map the dark room. Let's map the dark room. All right, hold on. Here we go. We're gonna fix this thing. We're gonna do it right. We're gonna get rid of that. Gonna pull in. Here's our map of floor 1. Boy, our floor 1 looks so different now with like the doors that we drew, and I've got like weird little lines and stuff. All right, so that's there. And this is gonna be the other one. We're gonna fix the other one, and we'll get it slotted in. We'll figure it out. We're gonna also run ourselves. Hold on, actually. This is floor 1. Who cares if we get an encounter? Let's run back. I want to do a Duma Pick right here. Is this technically 0-0? It is 0-0 facing north. Wonderful. We should make this our 0-0 point for all of the maps, and we should move them all over. I think so, anyways. I think that'd be a great idea. We're just going to... That's the wrong square. We're going to do a 0 on 0, 0 on every floor, I think. I think that makes a whole lot of sense. Our chat comment's not displaying? That's a great question. It's turned on. It should be. I'm going to turn it off. Then I'm going to turn it back on. The thing with the chat stuff is that actually runs through Stream Elements. It's not on my side. I could make it on my side. This is just a chat test. Whoop, chat test. I see it there, but I don't know. Sorry. Hopefully that popped back up for you, Duffer. Anyways, I think maybe we move all of our other maps to be like centralized on 0, 0 here, and then I think that's going to help us out in the long run. But what we're going to do is we're going to run to the end of this hallway, and I'm going to do another Duma pick so that we can get an idea where we are, and then when we teleport, I think I want to do another Duma pick. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is actually a wall. Okay, so if I do a Duma pick right here, this is going to be telling. Duma pick. We're now facing east. We're 0 and 9. We're 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're right here. So we've wrapped. So let's go ahead and draw in over here. I like this idea. And then I'm going to do an arrow through it. And we'll do an arrow, because this is a one-way. However, should we completely erase this bit? Answer's maybe. You did see that one. Okay, that's good. Did you see yours? I hope so. All right. So then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the wrong side. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is like. I'm just gonna put a little like X spot on that at the moment. The teleport is then right here. So if I did a Duma pick right now, we should be on that square. But when I do the Duma pick on the next map or on the next spot, we should move. Oh, we're teleported. Let's look at the doors and we'll run another Duma pick. Now we're facing west. We're 15 and 4. This is great. This is great. So this is our teleport spot. So let's actually move our X over there. Let me delete the old one. Let me put a wall here. This now is wall space, it seems. All right, so we're 4 north. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this far north, and then we want to go 15 east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right here. Right there. Okay, so we can move our map. In fact, we just need to move it up a little bit. It's not too bad, is it? Alrighty. That one right there, if I'm not mistaken. Which actually lines up perfectly with the wall and everything. Delete this little bit here. Okay, we also have, by the way, there is a blue arrow going west here that pops in right here, because that is an infinite, like, go through that door and we'll pop out exactly right behind us. So now we're 15 east, 4 north. Wonderful. You can also delete this. This floor, by the way, though, there's still a lot of, like, empty space. Right? All of this is potentially empty space. There's all this weird empty space over in here. Weird. Weird. Okay. I'm not going to map these other rooms. I feel like these rooms don't quite... I mean, we probably should at some point, but we only have so many Duma picks. So I think what we do now is we go back through this door, and then we go through this door, and then let's run another Duma pick. Are we actually right here, or have we disappeared somewhere else? I don't know. Are there a couple of unmapped doors? Actually, no. I mean, yes, unmapped. This top left looks unmapped, this bottom left looks unmapped, but we did go through them, and they just kind of like loop around. We could do it again. Could. It's, I don't know. I feel like it's not the highest priority at the moment. I want to map this section over here, because we're trying to map the dark room. We're getting closer to it. So let's Duma pick this. We're 16 east and 2 north. So this is 0, 1, 2. Okay. But we're 16 east? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's perfect. We're exactly where we are. Oh yeah, you remember that they do loop around and connect. Yeah, they do. And I don't know if it's like a straightforward, like they actually physically move that full distance, or if it's like you walk in one and then you go through the next one and you teleport all the way over or something like that. That's kind of why I don't want to do it just yet, because I think we'd have to use a lot of Duma picks to really map it correctly. There is definitely something to be said for making sure our maps are 100% correct, though. I definitely want to make sure we do that. All right, I have a thought. Let me tell you my thought. My thought, now that we know about how, like, the maps wrap around and whatnot, I bet you when we walk in here, we do actually move down one and we are legitimately right here. But then from here, I bet you we wrap to... Well, actually, can we go up there? No. Wait. This area is going to wrap into here. So somehow we're going to be in there. Do we actually legitimately come down here and walk all the way over and somehow come up and get in there? I don't know. We're going to find out. Surprised by level 1 monsters. We're like nose deep in the map. All right. So how many spells does he have left? He has 3 left. I could use one right here, but I have fairly decent faith that we are where we think we are. However, when we walk through there, I don't know where we're gonna be. So I also don't know if Duma pick works in a dark zone. So we're gonna find out. I walk forward. We should be facing south. Does Duma pick work in a dark zone? We are. And you know what? We're exactly where we think we are. We're right here, 19 east and 0 north. So this is exactly where we think we are. All right. If I go backwards, do we pop back out? No. So that's a one-way. That's not the right thing. Hold on. D, B, one way. If I go left, wall. If I go forward, wall. Which makes sense, by the way, right? If we're looking at the map. So we know that those are walls. We're on floor 1, Bomber, so what of it? So we turn right. We go forward. Left is a wall. That was 1. That was 2. 1, 2. We are mapping the dark room correctly. We've run through this spot 100 times now. But now we're gonna see what it looks like. Okay. You'd think they would want to stay away from us. Of our level. Okay, so I think I'm facing west. Let me just hit the wall to the right. No, we're facing north. So 1 to the west. North is nothing. South is nothing. 1 to the west. Or no, 2 to the west. 3. 3. Let's draw it real quick. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. We could figure out what we know about this space already. In fact, let's do that. I'm just gonna do this. We're right here. I'll remove that in a moment. We're right there. We don't want to forget. So if I grab this one, let me do. Not that. M, thank you. Let's just grab the whole thing, and then let me drag it. All right. So we have to cut it. That's gonna be the thing, is we're gonna have to cut it. So let's just drag it over here, so it's usable at the moment. Control D. No. I need to move that so that it's lining up correctly on the grid, because that's gonna help us cut it. Right there. Wonderful. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares of darkness that we can fix from over here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. So let's go ahead and cut here. And we might need to delete some of our pathing that we took through as well. But then that means that the rest over here should line up to be about right there. And guess what it does? Somehow, right? It definitely does somehow. Let's go ahead and grab our other thing here and draw. There's a wall right there that we know about. Delete some. Let's get rid of some of this garbage in here. That X, I'm gonna get rid of that because I don't think it's true. And then I'll finish it up with just the eraser. Okay, so at some point we will teleport, right? At some point we will teleport. The real question is, where is that teleport going to happen? We're gonna go straight, and then all of a sudden we're gonna be over here somewhere, right? We might be up here, which is weird. This is what I consider to be the bottom of the dark room because it wraps, right? Or we're gonna be over here. So anyway, let's continue on. By the way, I'm really happy we're fixing our map. Wait. Did I not turn? I must not have turned. So we should be facing south. 1, 2. This is 3. Okay. We're going back to some older stuff. Hey, just temporarily, yeah. How you doing, James? Whoops, I need a different tool. I need the paintbrush tool. So that should come up to here like this. Let's run ourselves a Duma pick. We're 11 east, 0 north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's exactly where we think we should be. Right here. And then when we go forward, 1. Now, if I go backwards, I can't. So we've just teleported. Let's go ahead and do him a pick one last time. This is his last one. We're now 10 east, 0 north. So this is a singular wall path right there. But it's a teleport as well, right? Because 10 east. Oh no, it's where we think we should be. It's not a teleport. It's just 1 west. Okay, so if I turn left immediately, left, this is south. If I go straight, we should basically leave. Wonderful. Wonderful. Ah, the dark room has been mapped. Okay, so let's do the other thing that we do now, right? We grab this color, and then we'll just kind of do a nice little hatching for our area. This is all dark room. By the way, you know, the rest of this we didn't look at. We didn't go through and look at that. So hold on. Let me get rid of those hatches. Maybe we'll go back up there and do it right now. But we know that this here is all dark room. And it does exactly what we think it does. It's just a single long hallway. And we know that this here is all dark room as well. And by the way, I'm pretty sure that it looks like this because we looked at it once before, but we'll double check. You're laughing at the latest character revealed for the DC Heroes United campaign. Arm fall off boy. What? Who is that? Okay, so if we go back up, by the way, we are right here. Go up. I'm gonna check the left wall. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. If I go right one more, which is north, we hit a wall. Okay. I'm only gonna map the left wall at the moment. Okay, it's doing exactly what I think it does. 1, 2, and then we have a wall in front of us if the slimes didn't hit us. It's an actual thing that exists in the comics. He's from the future where the Legion of Superheroes stories take place. Okay? It's interesting. One thing I'm questioning is the square that's right above us, is that actually a full wall or is there gonna be a door here? There could be a door here, because it does look like it's a little room. His arms on the mini will actually come off, nice. All right, so 1 in front of us should be a wall. It is. 1 to the left should be a wall, which it is. I'm clicking on them as well. We're gonna go right 1, we're gonna go up 1, we're gonna look left, which is west. Open door, it says. Whoa! Whoa! Things have happened. Let's get this going. That is a door. Okay then. Yeah, who dis? In the center of this room, an old man in a long robe turns towards the party, shouts, and begins waving his hands. That's not a good sign when he looks like a wizard. Finally, you don't have to bite your tongue anymore. Well, to be fair, you may have slightly directed us to come do this today. Anyways. Mysterious Mage. Begone, strangers! Mapiro Mahama Diromat. Okay, let's think about this for a moment. What do we know? Like any of these spells? We don't. Map Mapiro. We know Maporphic, but I think map is a beginning word that is a modifier on the other one. So Eero should be the word that does something, right? Eero? But I don't recognize that at all. And then we have Mahama, whereas Ma on there I think is the beginning word. So the Hama would be the spell, and that doesn't sound familiar. And then Diromat. I'm not sure on that one either. The only thing that makes any sense to me is the beginning D, which is a life spell, but see what happens? Yeah, D is life. But it's beginning the word, and normally it's like can D, right? I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. He sent us out of the dungeon. Do we have all our stuff? The only spell we have that can make us leave the dungeon would get rid of our stuff. Hold on. We've used spells on Bombastus, and that might be it. So there we go. Let's go back in there and see if he's still in that room. Could be bad. He'd be like, why did you come back? I sent you away so that I didn't have to kill you. Now I'm gonna have to kill you. Yeah, instead of laundromat, it's life-romat. All right, so we pop in, we come over, we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, door. Begone, strangers! He does the same exact thing. Okay. So when we take the elevator, like as we're headed back home, we can always stop into him and have him send us back home and save like 30 steps. Not even 30 steps. Just a quick way out of the maze. Yeah, it's not that quick though. Huh. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. By the way, I'm looking at the map again, and I'm pretty confident that this is actually what it looks like. And the reason why, I'll tell you here. What I think was always happening is I would come down here, I'd run all the way forward, and then all the way right, and then bam, and that's how we knew where the elevator was, and then we could get back. I don't think there's any walls in there, but there could be a door or something. Look, there is still potentially stuff in here if we mapped this correctly, which, by the way, we might not have, because I was operating under Etrian Odyssey map logic when we mapped this, which meant that, like, a wall had to be a whole square and not just a single wall, if you will. So this could be off a little bit, but I don't think it is. Not really. It could be really good if you're poisoned. That's a good call. Yeah. Yeah, but if the teleport dude was on floor 6, right, that'd be way better. Or 5, or in the secret spot on floor 4. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if he sees an item he will talk to. That's a good point, Bomber. Maybe if we have the Ring of Death on us, he'll say something. Huh. I wonder, like, what if that dude is the dude we're looking for? What if he was on floor 1 all along? Let's take a quick peek at our escape spell, if you will. It's called Loctofate, which, honestly, none of that matches up with what he just said there. The ring of don't teleport us or you'll blow up. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one a lot. All right, then. Well. We just have to go back in. We have options. Our options are farm floor 6 for XP and money, or go check out floor 7. We might go check out floor 7. We might just go, like, test the water real quick. See how bad the first encounter is. Again, the floor 4 encounter behind the door, I'm pretty sure is harder than floor 6 is so far. So if it's on par with that, we can actually handle it, but we can't handle very many of them. We'll find out, though. We'll find out, though. And when we come in here, this is the door. It's the door. I'm gonna come up, and then I'm gonna... The torch did a thing, didn't it? Oh, of course the torch did a thing, because we just wrapped around from the top of the map to the bottom. But I'm gonna move to the west one, and we're just gonna double check that there's no doors here. I don't think there will be. This is just a verification, if you will. Yeah. Nothing there. Okay. What's the guy doing in that small room anyway? The small room in the middle of the dark room on floor 1. What is he doing there? There has to be something that we do with that dude at some point, right? So, we always get an encounter here. Why does that happen? Oh, you know what else I would like to do real quick? This right here is the spot that we deemed will be our 0-0. Let me just put a little dot there real quick so we can find it. I will delete that dot here in a moment. But we're gonna move the floor. We're gonna move the floor. So, well, since we're doing map stuff real quick, let me do this. All of that right about there. That looks better. You know what? I'm also going to move my color swatches down. In fact, these color swatches should probably be on a layer that's like separate and then always shown, and then I can always get my color swatches. So that's what we just did. They'll always be right there. Perfect. Perfect. Floor 6 looks way better down here than it did up there, doesn't it? Doesn't it look way better? We could actually zoom in a little bit. If I wanted to move floor 6 over here, we could cut out all of this space and make the map bigger. Let's maybe do that. Let's maybe do that. Although I gotta be over here. Might seem unnecessary, but I think it'll be good. I think it'll work out for the better. All of us. For all of us. Hey, look at that. Now we have a full bigger map. Something. And then if I go like this, bam, it should be easier to see. You spend a lot of time alone in a room, a small room by yourself. Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't see him in there with a computer, so. That's a good point, James. He's in there a long time. Maybe that is just like the floor 1 bathroom. Maybe we're like barging in on a dude in the bathroom and he's like, get out of here, and he teleports us away. Weird. Okay, so we have some options that I think we should talk about, right? If we want to dip our toes onto floor 7, we could just use the elevator to get there. If we instead take the elevator to floor 6, we have to go a long ways. If we go to floor 5, we don't have to go as far. The elevator's safest, isn't it? It's a really weird system that we have access to the elevator right now, and we can hit all of these other floors. However, floor 5 and floor 6 are definitely connected to the rest of the map, but when we looked at floor 2 and 3, they were not connected. There was no way to get from them to the rest of the map that we saw. But there may have been a way to get from the rest of the map to them, but not the other way. So it's possible 7, 8, and 9 we won't be able to do anything on. Anyways, let's take the stairs. I want to do the stairs. Which also means we can run our light spell right now as well. Lomilwa. Okay. We just got to go this way. Right here. Minor Daimyo. We know everything. They're not too bad. Fight. Waste no spell. I think that's the right move here. Although, Mahalito might have been worth it. So we might still do it. Mahalito! Good, she went first. Wow. She did good. Okay, so, by the way, we definitely do still need to go back to floor 2 and floor 3 and do some map cleanup. We 100% know where we want our 0-0 to be on the maps, right? There's a certain spot that'll make sure everything is all in the same spot. We don't ever have to move up and down on maps. And then it's also, especially for floor 3, going to help out with the wrapping that we've seen. But I do really want to know, where do the elevators actually fit in on floor 2 and floor 3? They fit somewhere, and we haven't really ever figured that bit out. Okay, we are now on the floor that you see above here. We're going to go right towards stairs that lead out. Directly. We're not going to pass go, and we're not going to get to $200, but we will get to floor 7. Alrighty. So, let me drag... Hold on. Let me do something real quick with the mouse instead of the other thing. I'm gonna drag this... I'm gonna drag my color swatch layer like all the way to the bottom if I can. And move. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. To be at the bottom. Thank you. Okay, so color swatch layer will always be shown. We need a new layer. New one. And then I'm going to do a real quick thing on this new layer. Yeah, we used to sit and talk for sure. I'm just going to quickly grab the paintbrush and this, and then do a little corner right here. That's just to denote where the bounds are going to be at. We'll do one right here too. Okay, so now when we get rid of this, right, we can see. We'll do ourselves a nice little floor 7. Yeah? Sounds good? We'll do a quick Dooma pick right where we are right now and see where we are right now. Dooma pick. We are facing west. We're 10. Let me do this. We're facing west. We're 10 east, 10 north of the stairs of the castle. Okay. 10 east, 10 north, facing west. So we can do that. We can draw that. Let's find out where that is though. So if this is 0, and we're gonna draw a nice 0 there, that's 0. We gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're right there, we're facing west. That means this is our stairs up. And I'll just do that, and we'll put a U right there to indicate up. The mapping! The mapping is happening! And then, well, we can draw what we see. So if we're facing west, we better be drawing that side. Door. Wall. 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 And then door. Alrighty. Floor 7 has begun? Boy, do I wish that there was more of a hallway here, that we could maybe see what an encounter looks like instead of randomly going through a door that may or may not teleport us somewhere. We're also in the very middle of the map. Please, door, be behind us. Wonderful. Wonderful. You never know. You never know. That was 3. One down. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, by the way, we have map knowledge, right? And the map knowledge tells us that this could be a teleport, or it might just be you walk in and then you take an immediate left or right. It might also be a single room. But we're not on the edge, so I don't have reason to believe it's going to teleport us immediately, so let's try it. Oh, why did I have to say it just like that? There's no way back. Duma pick! We are facing east. We're 19 east and 10 north. Well, you know what? We're where we think we should be then. Oh, I don't like this though. I don't like this though. So there's definitely a wall on the backside here. Draw that in. Let's get the blue a little bit more prevalent. Let's get an arrow. Single way in. And then we see this. And we see it down here too. Alright. So that's weird, right? This, though, may just wrap over. So I think we're going to have to go forward one and then do another Duma pick and see if we are legitimately right here, right? And then we're going to have to go into dark spaces, which I love! So we're 19 east, 10 north. If we go forward, I hope it's going to say we are 0 east and 10 north. Still facing east, although let's just turn around. Now we should be facing west. 0. Yep, and facing west. Perfect. Perfect. It does what we thought it should do. That's the Windows key. I wanted the Alt key. I think we should come up with, like, a way to denote that it wraps. What do you think about that? Some kind of, like, symbol? Do we just an arrow? I don't really know. But it definitely wraps. Just maybe a dash through it? Something like that. If you guys come up with a better idea, let me know. We could use a special color, but we have enough colors already. I don't know if I want a whole lot more. Okay, we have to make a decision. Where do we go? We go north, or do we go south? Do we come out on the right? On the east side or the west side? Astro says north. North it is. We're gonna go out this one. One forward. Okay, can I go left one? No. So there's a wall to my left. Can I go right one? Yes. Let's go back. Can I go forward one? No. Okay. So can I go backwards? Yes. Alright. We have identified a wall. We've identified a wall. You think it always wraps when we hit the edge of a map? Yeah, just a way that makes it very clear and evident when we're looking at the map. Because otherwise it's just like an empty spot. I don't know. I mean, Pac-Man just leaves it empty, and that's fine. Alright, we're looking east. We go forward one. We try to go south one. Try to go north. Ooh. Wait, we go back in, we go forward. That was a really tiny dark zone. That was a really small dark zone. Okay, oh, but there's more! You know what they're doing, don't you? They're doing this not so much to confuse us. I think they're doing this to make us get rid of our Lomilwa. And it's dirty, because I like my Lomilwa. Maybe my colors should be black and pink right now for Dark Room, not blue. I don't know how many doors we're gonna find. This is really scary. We still haven't had an encounter yet, right? We have no clear way to get back other than a teleport that removes all of our items, so that would financially ruin us. Forward we go. We're facing east. We go forward. If I try to go forward again, we don't. There is a wall. We better draw the wall. We know that wall is there. We better draw it real quick. These are champ samurai. They are worth a lot. Here we go. Fight, fight, fight. Cast a spell. Tier 2, Blessing and Zeal. So Tier 2, honestly, it doesn't have a whole lot of spells that we care about. I mean, that's not true. We do. We care about these spells. Like, Statue is really good. But we're going to use this Blessing and Zeal. And Cerulean, part of me thinks we need to conserve her spells. Her spells might be extremely important in getting out of here. Specifically if we run up against like groups of mages and things like that. Whereas these guys should be fairly straightforward fighters. We'll see what happens here. Oh, we observed some details. They have two AC. They can hit us. Although we've got better AC now. They didn't take very much damage at all from our melee. That's not scary. Not scary at all. Whew. Whew. Debuff them also, yeah, we probably should. We probably should. I'm debating on if we should use a big spell from Merc. Like the Blades, or the Flame Tower. We have 5 of these, although our Cure spell is on there too, right? So it might actually be better to keep Cure available. So we could come back up here and try to sleep them, I guess. They would become easier to hit, and successful attacks do double damage. Or I could use Cerulean to cast Darkness on them. However, I think Cerulean's going to cast a Mahalito this turn. Alright, Statue it is. Mahalito it is. Quincy got a hit! Oh boy. Of course, Merc goes last. Oh, and it didn't matter. It did nothing. Did nothing. Come on, get a kill! One damage. Whoa, what is that? Okay. It's really good that we buffed ourselves, honestly. 10d10 health. Yeah, I mean... Not a small amount. A kill, and there's a kill. Failed to learn, failed to learn, failed to learn. Failed and failed and failed and failed. Okay, I bet you there's a wall to our right. There is. So we look north. We can walk forward. Let's get that wall to the south drawn in there. I bet you there's a wall to our left. There is. I bet you there's a wall to our north. There is. Well, we see what's happening, right? We see the pattern. Right? We're staircasing. Let's just double check behind us if there's anything there. There isn't. Okay, one. Oh, that was trippy. Oh, that was trippy. That wasn't what I drew at all. That wasn't correct. Bet there's a three-headed monkey. Forward. Left. Okay, north. East. Sense? Makes lots of sense. Wall. Wall. Now we're still facing north. South. East. North. By the way, there's still a pattern going on. There's still a pattern going on. By the way, it's not lost on me that I'm not checking all of these walls. One of these walls could be a secret door. But the fact that we have no light spell means I'm not seeing it, and I'm not checking them all. Maybe I should be. But anyways, I'm betting you that this is going to be a room that's like this, and then we pop out right here. And then I'm betting you that there's going to be a big square room just like this one. So we're going to have to figure out how do we get out of that. And it could be very... and it could very well be that there's a secret room. You can't make that up. You cannot make that up. Well, we're going in that door. 5 level 7 mages. Sarahlin's casting a big spell here. You can't make that up. There was a secret wall right there all along. We're gonna have to go back through that at some point when we're a little bit more confident in our abilities on this floor and we're not trying to get out. Because that's another thing too. If we're checking every wall, every single time we turn, we have a chance of an encounter, right? And at the moment, we're in a war of attrition. We can get out of here if we can find the path. But if we spend a lot of time dilly-dallying, we're gonna be out of resources and lose, right? So we can't have that. In fact, these guys are scary enough that we're gonna have Merc also cast a flame tower here. We're gonna try and just kill the group as fast as possible. I'm hoping Saralyn goes first. They're level 7, so technically, Akanito will just kill them all. So we're gonna do that. And wonderful, she gets to go now. Okay, whew! Right, these guys are scary, so we burn a big spell. We do. Okay, Okay, do we have a secret room behind us? Secret wall? We do. So we didn't teleport, so that's good news, right? We're facing south at the moment. We have a door. And then we have another door facing east. And we have a wall to the north. Let's go south. Like, if I had to bet, south is the way we want to go, right? Maybe? One, two. Right. This might be dumb because we have no idea what the rest of the map looks like, but I'm gonna throw a low Milwa up again. I hope it's not dumb. By the way, this isn't lost on me that in this menu we see our key inventory, and our key inventory, the silver key, the bronze key, the statues, the gold key, the blue ribbon, they fit perfectly in between the key inventory header and the original game view at the bottom. It kind of makes me wonder, are there any others to find? Or did we find them all already? I kind of hope there's more to find, but it fits in there perfectly, which is weird. It could, the UI could scale, right? The key inventory could move up. I don't think the old view is going to go away, but it is possible that they'll just go behind it. I don't know. Don't know. Okay, we're just double checking these walls. I drew this wrong. I drew this wrong. How did you let me draw this wrong, people? Come on. Okay, so now we're headed west. There's a Steam achievement for finding all the keys? Okay. Hey, this makes sense, right? There shouldn't have been a door north or west, so we go south. A priest. He's alone. They're a high priest. I don't know how scary the high priest is going to be. All of the priests that we've fought so far have silenced, done little melee attacks, and done little, I think, attack spell, right? He's a high priest. He could maybe do a flame tower on us, and that'd be really bad. We're going to see how much damage we do to him and do some inspections, because I would also like to get the details about him that we don't have, right? 10 damage is good, look at that. Although 4, not so great. We observed. Oh, Addy, that's the death spell. Okay, he cast the death spell on us. It seems to have a very low proc rate, which is good. Bombastus received armor. Cerulean received sword. Honda received armor. Okay. We will not equip them, because we don't know what they are. And I don't want to go into the camp menu, because quite often when we pop out of camp menu, we get an encounter. Alright. Back to mapping real quick. We have a door directly to our right, which is west. And then we have down over, and I bet you there's nothing over there. There isn't. Hey, go over. I don't like how closely we're following this wall over here. I was kind of really hoping that we were going to come down over in here and have like a one-way or something back in. That hasn't happened yet. Go down. East, west. Another door. That's a message that just popped up. It's getting warm around here. What? I hate that message. I hate that message so much. We have to stop. We have to talk about this. We just step in front of a door, and it says, it's getting warm. There is a chance that we open this door, and somehow we're in an inferno. And we take a whole bunch of damage. We found the boiler room. It's out of control. We open the door, and there's a dragon. Breathing fire. That's why it's so warm. We have options. We can turn around. We can turn around. Actually, hold on. This is clearly a thing. Getting warm. Whatever that means. No, we can't leave. We can't go back the way we came, exactly. But we do have another option. So we're here right now, and we could go all the way back up here and go this way. There's something this way. We don't know what's this way, but there's something this way. We could go that way. We have other options too, and the other options are to come back into the dark room and keep going the dark room. But again, there's a pattern happening here. I bet you this here is mirrored here as well, right? And probably mirrored this way and this way. So finding a secret wall was probably the only way out. So I'm guessing this over here, or this right here, is going to lead out. So we have options, but we don't know, we don't have any clue on how to get out. We have options though. But I think we go forward. I mean, legitimately, right? We have to go through this door at some point. Is that point now or not? If we had more knowledge of the map, of like, this is probably not the way out, then we probably wouldn't do it. But we don't have that knowledge. There's nothing we have at this moment that tells us the other way is probably a better choice. Here we go. Here we go. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your legs. Stay in the seated position at all time and keep your arms and legs in the vehicle because things are about to get warm. Here's a bunch of mages. I don't like the mages. They surprised us. At least they can't cast magic. Okay. Fight, fight, fight. I'm thinking we queue up a flame tower, just in case. The mages are monsters, apparently. I mean, the class arcane. We only have 2 more. Bacanitos or Frost King. I don't want to use it here, so instead we're going to use Adalto, which does a lot of damage, and in fact, I believe can kill them outright anyways. We'll find out. Mackenzie can also kill them outright. That's great. Oh, that's not great. I mean, it is great. Merc killed him. Wonderful. But that was kind of a waste of that flame tower. He had like 1 hit left. Oh, it said the monsters surprised you. They're very monstrous. Very monstrous. The chest was way worse than the monsters, everybody. Way worse than the monsters. I don't even know should I try to get Quincy up or not. He feels He's not helping us in damage. Not really. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. He is helping us on chests, though, and chests, by the way, are giving us wonderful loot. Right? Here's the problem, though. If I get him up right now, and it works. If I get him up, and it works, we still have to cure him. And I don't think we have that many spells. We're almost out. I mean, we're almost out now, right? We can do a great cure. I'm going to do on Mackenzie. And then I'm going to hold the rest of his tier 5s because we might need to use Flame Tower. We might decide we need to try a D. Like, if Mackenzie goes down, I think we try it. I think we have to try it. Because if she goes down, we're in big trouble. Okay. So we walk through the door. For some reason, it's warm in here. To our east, we have walls. I've got the map open. Okay. Like this. Hold on. Undo that. I don't like that line. There we go. We have wall in front. All the way across. And then we have a door. Wonderful. This isn't looking good, right? Because we just keep going along the outside. We're not getting anywhere closer towards the middle. Huh. Uh-huh. 2. Really hot. Do we turn around and try the other side? We could. It might be the right path. This is how I feel right now. I feel like we've committed to this direction. There's no reason it's correct. It's also possible, by the way. The fact that it's getting hot isn't a bad thing. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. It seems like a bad thing. It seems like a bad thing. They tell you to you know, put the back of your hand on the door to see if it's warm before you grab the metal handle on your door handle, just in case, you know, if there's a fire on the other side. If it's a big fight and we win, we'll have no thief to open the chest. Yep. That is so true. I could res him right now, and then we could get him to like 4 hit points. All right, the message that said it was getting warm. We pushed through. The message that says it's getting really hot, exclamation mark, tells me that we should turn around. But there is a chance, by the way, that there's an encounter on the other side of this that we are required to do to get through, back to the way out. That would be pretty terrible. But we have another path. So we're gonna go check the other path, and we're gonna hope we don't get like many encounters on the way. Because war of attrition and all. All right, let's go east. Hey, a secret wall. All right, as we walk east, we have wall, door, wall, secret wall, wall, and we look left and we see walls. Oh, maybe it's the floor is lava. Yeah, I mean, maybe we open the door and we step into literal lava and we just die. Could be. Secret wall tempts me. Very big time. Like, hey, maybe that's the way out. But the other side of it is, oh, maybe it's actually just a secret way back into or out of another one of these dark areas, the dark corridors. And I gotta tell you, at the moment, this is actually feeling a little promising. Because we're headed towards the exit. Look east. Yeah, okay. We're headed in the right direction. Let's check this door. I hate this one. I hate this one. We went through here, and what do we see immediately to our... Sorry, I went through this one. Immediately to our right is a wall. That's wrong color. A wall that goes down like that, and we go over. All right, just like, that's off center. Like that. No secret walls, just double checking. None of them are glowing. Check the other side. Yikes! Bunch of ninjas. The level 6 ninjas we fought before a bunch. They're not crazy, right? Hold on, they're not crazy. The priest, he's only a level 5 priest. Didn't we just fight a master priest or something? And then the master thief we fought before, and they're not that bad either. This encounter's not as bad as we thought it was. Also, I know you can't see it, but they don't have poison, they don't have insta-kill mechanics. So let's just fight them. I don't know if I should probably try to target the dude in the middle, but we're also going to use Merc's Matu spell. Saralyn could wipe everything out. Yep, the priest could silence. That's true, the priest could silence. I am going to throw a dilto on the ninjas. Wonderful, wonderful. Big hits. The thief fled. Bombastus got a kill, good job. What spell did the priest cast? I guess I missed it. We'll target the priest this time since he's up front. I'm gonna do an inspect from Merc because we don't have all the details. Oh, shoot! No, take back. I wanted to see this. We don't have all the details on him. I want to do an inspect. Saralyn might cast a spell. How many Mahalitos does she have left? 5. Let's throw a Mahalito on the back line. And she went first like last time, and now she's going towards the end. Decent damage. We have all the details. I'm also not wanting to use any more spells on them. Two damage. We can take 2. I guess. We have to. If we find a chest, we can cast Calfo to see if it's trapped, I guess. But, eesh. All right. Okay, we're now on this space here, looking south. We go in the door. This is gross. This is gross. Game. I was really, really, really hoping to see that one of these was going to be a secret wall. And then we'd be able to come into this corridor and get out. That didn't happen. We have to go through the secret wall. Okay. All right. Door. Where does it go? Wall, and a wall, and a wall. Okay. Wall, wall, wall. We could still come down this way and connect into this hallway somehow, right? Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be nice? In a lot of empty rooms though. Oh man. This is not a good looking encounter. Bunch of frightening creatures, large humanoids, ogre lords, and night stalkers. Well, I think we're going to make a gamble and say they're all under level 8. And if they're all under level 8, then they'll die from one Machinito. Overlords? Underground? More like underlords. Ooh. They're not overlords, they're ogre lords. Merc will cast Matu. Actually, Merc might cast a bigger one. Prayer. We're gonna cast Prayer. He's got... I don't know if the Night Stalkers are that scary, but the Ogre Lords are scary to me. But again, Machinito, if they are under 8, they will just die right here, right now. So we find out what happens. You're gonna leave, you're gonna leave the jokes to James. Okay. No, I like your jokes too. Okay, well, they're all over level 8, everybody. Night Stalkers actually look like they have low life. Merc already went 2. Oh, that's bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is not good. Oh, no. Sterling's dead. There goes our ability to knock out the lords in a big spell. See my face right now? Do you see my face right now? The reality of what we have to do has set in. Try killing them instead. Hey, thanks. If they were all under level 8, they'd be dead right now. We run. We run. We run. And we cast Lock to Fate? We're gonna need a bigger coffin? Oh my goodness. Oh no, we're gonna lose all our stuff. Better to be alive. Yeah. It really is. Oh, no. Legitimately, we don't have another option. We don't. If we die here right now, we have to get another party here. And that's going to take a good chunk of time. And who knows how many of these characters will be here when we get here, right? But the flip side of that, the flip side is, okay, great. They were all here. How much of the gear did we lose? And so, like, we're probably going to lose gear no matter what. And there's almost no way we don't die. Almost no way. And in fact, we might still die before Merc can get his spell off. He's a little slow, right? So, like, other people might go first. That's why I also set the front guys to run, because if they can run before Merc goes and we actually escape, we can still cast the spell afterwards. Is that spell worth it? Duffer says. I don't know. I mean... we're either gonna... We can't win. We can't win. So we're either gonna die... potentially lose everything, or we're gonna live and just lose the gear and not the people. That's... When I got this spell, I was like, there's no way I'm casting it. Figured there's no way. We're not touching that. Not a thing. But here we are! There's always selling the Ringdery gear. That is so true. We do have, for some reason, enough money to buy a fiefdom. Merc went first. It failed? What do you mean it failed? What do you mean it failed? Now, hold on a second. Run? We don't have... We legit do not have an option here. Yeah. It isn't fair. Okay, it isn't fair on a couple, like, levels, right? Because I don't believe the spell said it has a chance to fail. I don't think it says that. I don't believe the spell description also says you must not be in an encounter, right? You must not be engaged with an enemy. I don't think it says any of that. So, one of the reasons why it's so unfair, though, is because the spell has a significant cost to it. You have already made the decision, I need to lose all my gear. That's a big decision. And then the game says, forget it. Run! Honda, run! He might make it. He might make it. Run! No. It doesn't even matter. If he ran, what are the odds that we can get out, though? None. However, if he gets away on a run, we can actually ditch the party, go back up, and switch to a new team without these people dying. Right? Without losing stuff. But he has to get away. He has to get away. It's the only way it works. We just got level drained. Run! Run! Oh, no, it's over. It's over. It's over. Your entire party has been slaughtered. It's Ogre. It's Ogre Lord. Well, so we grab our green. Our green, we come to here. I believe we didn't go through the door, right? We were still right here. if I'm not mistaken, and that's number 4. we have just lost everything. Everything is gone. Our tavern is filled with a bunch of dead people and a couple living people. You know what? We have 2 level 10 fighters who are not geared. Who are semi-geared. We have 2 level 10 fighters. We have a level 9 samurai. You know what? Maybe we're not quite as off as I thought we were gonna be. It's still not great. Still not great. But we have 4 dead people, right? We've got Cytrak, we've got Therese, we've got Khaldun, and we've got Casanora. So we don't have a priest. We do have a bishop who has some basic priest spells, but we don't have a priest. And we don't have a new thief either. Or a mage who's alive. Oh boy, that's a thing. Remember when we got wiped on floor 4, got an unfortunate encounter? I think it just got unlucky again. Yeah. Yeah. Gilgamesh, it's not... The corpses aren't upstairs. No. He has a... like a morgue underground. I am deflated, though. I'm not upset. I mean, it's the game. And I really appreciate... Like, let's talk about it for a minute. I really appreciate the game being hardcore. I think that's the best word for it, is hardcore. Things are gonna happen, and you have to deal with it, right? How you deal with it, I guess, is up to you. You could just say, I'm done with this game, I'm never playing again, I'm done. But we're gonna keep going. However, I think I'm probably gonna do some off-stream grinding or something to get a team ready to even attempt a rescue mission. So that begs the question: do I use a team composed of Laios and Senshi and Shuro with 3 new people, or do we make a fully new team? I don't know. I will say, I have wanted to make an evil team. So maybe we make the evil characters right now, and then I'll, like, sort of do them between streams. But yeah, like, most games today, and by the way, this game has the options as well. We have the old school options tuned to old school, right? They have newer, like, quality of life, if you want to call them that, features where you die in the dungeon and you don't lose anyone. You don't lose any gear. You still have to go back in and get them. It's still difficult, but they toned it down. Back in the day, pull the floppy out, turn the PC off. Your team never died. Cheated. You cheater. Yeah, we don't have that option. Not really. Because I'm pretty sure, even if... when we were on the death screen, or, you know what? When we were at 6 life, on our last remaining fighter, Honda, if I had just Alt F forward... No, not Alt F forward, we're on the Switch. If I just killed the Switch, we probably wouldn't have lost the party. But we probably would have lost, legitimately, the last 3 hours of our game. It may have not let us do that, though, either. Who knows? Or it may have just saved us right outside the room. I don't know. You know what? We were in an encounter once. We were in an encounter with Murphy's ghost, and it froze, and we had to kill the game, and when we went back in, I think we were legitimately just in the room outside of it, weren't we? So there's like autosaves. So I guess if we get in this situation again, we can totally cheat. I don't know if I want to do that, though. That feels like it cheapens the experience for the stream a little bit. There are saves continually during the dungeon. Yeah. Yep. So let's go make ourselves an evil party right now. Hold on. Let's inspect roster. Oh, let's look at our people. Oh. Hold up. Will Chillchuck and Marcel show up here? They'll be at the bottom. We're going slow. She shows up. He shows up. Okay. By the way, Fallon does not show up. We know Fallon's gone forever, which is sort of fitting for the for the theme, is it not? But Marcel and Chillchuck, they may legitimately still be in there, or it's possible that we just don't know, so they're still on our roster. Bomber, who was your evil character you made a few streams ago? I don't recall. But you get to make a new one. Duffer, do you want a character? Do you want an evil character named after you? Because we're going to make one. Well, I mean, we're going to make evil characters. We're going to make a full team. Yes, you do. Nice. Okay. Well, I mean, Bomber, if you want a new character. James, you want another character? Astro, if you're there, character. So, Duffer, what kind of character would you like to have? Human, elf, dwarf, gnome, halfling, and then I guess what class? And by the way, we will re-roll these attributes until we get something above 15, I think is like our cutoff point. There's a 19 right there. That's perfect. What do you want to be? And by the way, we don't have to play with the same exact layout of people. Gnome thief that becomes a ninja. That's great. You know what? Yeah. So the secret class for good characters is Lord, which is kind of like a paladin, I think. The secret character for evil is a thief that well, I think you have to be a thief. It's at least ninja, right? Maybe we actually try to get a couple more attribute points, because that will put us that little bit closer to getting ninja. Let's try to get 20 plus. It's not gonna be easy. 19 was a very good roll, but we have also seen a 25 before. X is 29. So, by the way, I think we're playing on a slightly easier setting for this, which is maybe a little unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure in the original version of the game, you made a character and they got stats. They were randomly rolled. So you might have made a character and then they were useless. So you might have just ditched them and you'd make a new one. Boy, maybe we should have stayed with our 19. Like, now that we've seen 19, I don't want to go less than 19. Come on! Come on! 18? Do we stay at 18? No. No, we don't. Oh, this is... In the original, they let you roll? Okay. The other method was added. Okay, then we're playing the original. So... It seems weird that they let you roll. I mean, I feel like it's weird right now that I can re-roll as many times as I want. Like, what's the point? Just let me pick my number then, you know what I mean? Because, like, legitimately, we could just sit here for as long as it took and got a maximum roll of 29, you said. Not that we're going to. Not that we're going to. 27! The re-rolling is a streamlined. Ah, what was it like? Go into the menu, create character, pick race, then you get to see their stats, and you just backed out and you went in and did the whole thing again? Oh, the roll would happen at the end. Okay. Alright, we got a really good one there. So, gnome. Thief, gnome, thief, into ninja. Alright. You know what? I don't know what stats they need. I know, like, agility and luck are, like, top of the board there. You know what? I never do this. I never do this. I'm gonna do this. Wizardry 1 ninja requirements. I'm looking. I'm looking. I think this is for the original game. To become a ninja, character must achieve the minimum stat requirements of Strength 15, Strength 17, IQ 17, Piety 17, Vitality 17, Agility 17, and Luck 17. Must be evil. Oh boy, that's gonna be difficult to get. Yeah, as observed, the requirements to become a ninja are outrageous, it says, and no race has a distinct advantage over another to become a ninja. That said, hobbits usually have a better chance to become ninjas with a lot of effort, since no class provides excellent stat growth in all categories, and given the tendency of the first games to reduce player attributes. That said, the advantage is only minimal. Humans have an extremely hard time becoming a ninja, but their usually balanced stats tend to compensate. Their piety usually causes some trouble. Lorcana? James, I don't know what Lorcana is. Okay. So, we need to buff stuff. Here's what I'm thinking. It probably doesn't make sense to max this out. High agility and high luck are actually extremely good for the thief, but every time we level up, we have a chance for stats to go up and we have a chance for stats to go down. If we max out agility and luck, they cannot go up, right? But they can go down. Whereas if we instead spread our points a little bit more thoroughly across the board, I feel like we're gonna have a little bit higher chance of getting there. You know what I mean? So let's boost everything up to 10 to start with. Gnomes have the highest starting skill points. Oh. So wait, are you saying that 29... Oh, no, not the roll. Not the roll. You're just saying that gnomes right here have the highest starting. Okay. So, the highest starting plus the high roll that we got, gonna help. Boy. Duffer, does this make sense to you? Is this what you want me to do? Kind of even it all out across the board? Because we need to get 17s on everything. We still did put agility and luck at our highest because those are the best stats. Yes, okay. Alright, so there we go. Thief. Go right for that thief. Go for evil. And then let's find ourselves the gnome portraits. Here we are. You can pick your character portrait, please. Give me a row and column number and a page number. So this is number 1. This is number 2. Which one was more clear, number 1 or number 2? Greg the Human Fighter. He punches babies. He's been in jail multiple times. Page 2, row 1, column 1. So the very first one there, okay? I like it. And what would you like your character name to be? It can be your username or it can be anything. I mean, whatever you want. He's been to jail multiple times solely for the workout regimen. Though he did deserve to do the time. Low piety and agility, high strength, high intellect, some luck. I don't know if we should do the high intellect. I don't know that he can really use it. Just Duffer is fine? Sure. Alright, we've got ourselves Duffer. Duffer the evil gnome thief. Now, we're going with Greg the evil human. Okay. We're not gonna try and get the max rolls on stuff. I felt like it was more important for the character we're gonna try to make a ninja. 17 is a pretty decent roll, so we're gonna go with it. We're definitely boosting strength. You said low agility, but I'm gonna do some agility because that dictates how fast they go in combat. And vitality is gonna be important as well. We'll give him 10 intellect though for your for what you were saying. So we can go a little bit more on the strength. We can go a little bit more on the vitality. Or more on the luck. I wish I understood vitality a little bit more. Again, I don't think I really want the answer, but I'm wondering if vitality influences their HP stat roll. You know? It may not. Not sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and boost that vitality. 14 feels a little low on the strength, but I like that we've boosted stuff up a bit. Yeah, the manual, if the manual does give the answer, Bomber, I'm okay hearing it. Alright, you do need to pick me a photo for Greg. Page 1. Page 2. Page 1. I feel like there's a lot of good ones that could fit this like maybe this one. That one. Although I could also see the first one. Not too bad. Maybe this one even. I don't know. Maybe he's got long hair. You know what would be really cool, by the way? Page 2, column 4, row 2. Yeah, okay, gotcha. 222 has chops. Yeah. Didn't we use that guy? For some reason, though, when I look at him, I think his name should be Dane. Alright. Greg. Greg. Just Greg, not Gregory, just Greg. Greg was added to the roster. Roster full? Oh no. That hinders our plan. Why is there a limit? There shouldn't be a limit. There shouldn't be a limit. I need this evil party to happen. Huh, hold on. Hold on, let's think about things for just a second here. Shuro is alive, he's neutral, but Senshi and Laios are good, so they can't be part of it either. Casanora is neutral if we could resurrect her. Khaldun can't. We need an evil priest. We need an evil priest. Yeah, how many people are in the roster? How many do we actually have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You can make 20. So You can make 3 and change. So, I mean, if I get rid of people, though, we have some dead people that I don't care about, right? We have like Therese. If she had to go away, I wouldn't. That might be okay. Gildraw, if he had to go away, that might be okay. Khaldun, again, we want an evil priest, so if he went away, okay. I mean, our original backup party, I guess, are the chopping block. We need 4 more people, right? There's 4 more people right there. If we chopped them. Yeah, and they're lower level. I mean, like, in reality, if we really wanted to level our team fast, we wouldn't go in as the full team. We would go in as a neutral, high level, and just crush a couple stuff on floor 3 or something, and that would level these guys up pretty quickly. The duties of upper guild management. So true, so true. All right, let's take a look. Casanoro's got nothing. Khaldun essentially has nothing. That breastplate maybe is something we want to take off. Gildraw has a plate mail we definitely got to take off, and Therese has plate mail too. No. Here's another thing too. we could throw some neutral people in the team. Doesn't have to be completely evil, but we do definitely need to get rid of someone to make an evil priest. At minimum. Both Astro and LP are good. You gotta head out, Bomber? Alright. Alright. You have a good night, man. It is 10 o'clock. It is basically wrapping up point. I mean, usually we go a little longer, but we're not going to start something new other than this party that we're getting going right now. I'm really thinking about, like, Quincy could be on the chopping block, but he's already level 8, so I don't know about that. But hey, by the way, we can look at their gear, right? Can we see? Oh, look at that piece of armor. Look at that piece of armor on Honda. Oh, look. Hey, look, we can already see. Sidetrack lost his shield. He also had an antidote that he lost, right? Honda seems to have lost his shield, but not his copper gloves. Cerulean has a junk sword. Merc didn't lose anything. Bombastus lost a lot of stuff. Mackenzie lost the gauntlets, which is really bad, but kept the plate mail +1, which is really good. Is it weird that we can see that already? I feel like this should be unknown, or it should show us what we last knew. Jeez. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. It didn't sound like it. James, did you have a character by chance in mind? Do you want a character for the evil priest? By chance? If not, that's fine. I gotta make space. I think we're gonna take Khaldun out and put his stuff on someone else. I think we're gonna get rid of Khaldun. I can name the evil priest after you. You're good no matter what. What sort of name would you like? So look at this, right? I can't throw in a good character, but I can definitely throw in Shuro. So we need 2 more frontliners, and we have the ability to pull from our previous people, right? We could take Gildra. We could take Therese. We can even get Casanora if we want to. We just have to resurrect them if they even succeed on the res. You can't think of an evil variation of James that doesn't sound ridiculous? I mean, ridiculous might be okay. It doesn't have to be James either, but if you don't have anything, I'll think of something. But I'm pretty sure Khaldoon's gone. Let me just double check his spells. Did he have anything interesting? I can't even pull him out, so I can't really look at his spells. I don't think he had anything interesting. Khaldoon's gone. However, I wanted to take the stuff off of him. Khaldoon, come into the party, please. Therese, even though she's ashes right now, we're gonna hold on to. This flail, I had to purchase, I believe. Chainmail you start with. Actually, we'll give everything over and we'll sell what we don't use. Okay, Khaldoon. Sorry. Delete. Khaldoon. Return. No, delete. Sorry, Khaldoon. Saint James. Create character. Let's roll some points. We're making this evil character now. How about a race? James, any thoughts? There's a 17. That's not bad. Let's keep going just a little bit more. There's a 19. That's even better. I feel like that's probably good enough. So piety is the priest's best stat. Humans are bad at it. So dwarves are quite good. But I think halflings might be okay. Actually, gnomes might be the best. They make excellent priests. Dwarf works. Dwarf is fine. We'll go dwarf. Get that piety up a bit. Let's get the vitality a tiny bit. The agility. Merc was really bad with agility. Let's get that up a little bit. Just in case he ever has to hit melee. That feels good to me. Go priest. Evil. Let's see. Do you like any of these portraits for your dwarf? Page 1. Page 2. None of them actually feel particularly evil, but it's okay. Kind of like this one. Oh, the really old man? Wait, on page 1. Oh, this one right here? Okay, yeah, we can go with that one. Alrighty, and then... You think intellect influences the speed at which mages priests learn spells? Oh, hold on, that's a great call out. Let's go back. Go back. Go back. Back. Because we didn't put like any. Oh, it undid everything. We didn't put anything in intellect. I was thinking it was a dump stat. But if it does, if it does actually impact then and identify monster, then yeah, we want that to be a little higher. In fact, this is a completely different build of the character. But I think it works. He really shouldn't be in melee, so the strength shouldn't matter too much. If the intellect really does impact spell gain, we really want that to be high, because we really want to get Maporphic, right? That's guaranteed AC. And then the high level spells. Okay. It's just a gut feeling. Just a gut feeling. Yeah, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. I don't know what the worst is that's gonna happen, but... Saint Ace. I think we might just go with St. James. Is there a better like terminology instead of saint though for evil? Trying to think. Not really coming up with anything. Like in my mind, I'm thinking like maybe something like Viscount, but that's not a priest thing. Oh, Bomber, that's the best. Backwards name, because it fits with the rest of the game. In fact, I don't think we put evil in front of it. I think we just do Semage. Oh, that's Saint Semage. That's amazing. Thank you, Bomber, for actually coming back. Saint Semage was added. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, the roster is full. I think we have a team. We have a fighter. So we have one front line and two back line. If we throw Casanora in the back line, that our back line's good. And then for our front line, if we throw in like Therese or Gildra, Gildra is technically alive, whereas Therese is dead. She has pretty low strength too for some reason. We throw in one of them, and then if we throw in Shiro, like I don't think Shiro becomes a permanent member, but like something to get us started with. I think that's the team for now. I think that's the team for now. However, I think I'm gonna do some of that off stream. Not because it wouldn't be interesting, but I feel like we just need to make up time. If we streamed every day, 8 hours a day, no question we'd do it on stream. But I want to get to other games at some point. Not that I'm not having a good time with this one. But, you know, both Digimon and this one are long-running games, and we're going to get to something else someday. So, the sooner the better. With that, we're going to save it here. Save and return to title. The team is in need of rescue. Will the evil team succeed? Will the evil team become our primary? All things to find out. On to floor 9. Yeah. That's not happening. Not anytime soon. Anyways, I greatly appreciate everyone being here tonight. If I was here 8 hours a day, I better be paid for it. I mean, if I was here 8 hours a day, I would hope it was my full-time income, yeah. But that's not gonna happen. So, here we are at the end of the night, and Wednesday, because we've done this 2 days in a row, Wednesday will likely be the Digimon. I do want to, you know what, there's another thing too. Dungeons of Hinterberg just recently came out, and I'm kind of dying to play it. We might throw in a dungeon stream here and there. And Cataclysmo just released an early access, which I was a backer of, if you remember. So we have that game available, but I don't think I'm ready to play it anytime soon. But then the other one that was in the Discord earlier, which is Unicorn Overlord, is also kind of like high up on my wanna play. So just call outs for those things. Anyways, the Merc Train signing off. Have a good night, everyone. Is there no music? Apparently that song was just really quiet. Weird. Here we are.